From the station putting local first, you're watching Studio 9.
Welcome to Studio 9. I'm your host, Robert Bettis. This is Positive Southwest Living, a chance to be a tourist in your own town. We have a great show for you today. We introduce you to a gifted musical talent, Matt U. Johnson. What do you call an American of Jamaican descent? Well, Matt calls him Jamaican Man. Do you have a cute little cat or dog? Well, we talked to the El Paso Veterinary Medical Association to explain why you must vaccinate, you must get them chipped, and you must get them spayed and neutered, and how easy it is to do. But first, we're going to introduce you to two gentlemen, two gifted musicians who create the most wonderful music in the family room. Every great band, be it the Beach Boys or the Beatles or the Rolling Stones, started in a garage. Well, today we're going to introduce you to a local El Paso band that is brand new and started in a more luxurious room, the Family Den. Joining me now is Josh Mendoza and Austin North, and they are Sleep Spent. You want to memorize that name because Sleep Spent is going to blow up big time. What a beautiful sound you have.
Thank you so much.
What a great
so
band.
Kind. Thank you.
So you're young guys, you're El Paso kids, you're in your 20s. Tell us a little history. How'd you got started? How'd you hook up here? And it's a band of two, so that's kind of unusual.
Yeah, so basically I lived in San Diego for a few years. I came home, I started the band, I started writing songs, and pretty quickly I realized I needed a live band. Josh came in through our manager.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this ever since. We've gone through a lot of different iterations, but this is where we are now. We're a two-piece, and we're really happy about it.
Well, you've got a great voice. I mean, a world-class voice. And we're going to hear a clip here in just a couple of seconds to sum up Sleep Spent. No pressure to give us 15 to 20 seconds that sums up the band.
Sure.
And you're an amazing drummer.
Thank you.
Literally, between the two of you, we've got the drums over here. You've got your command center of mixing boards and keyboards and stuff. And, of course, your microphone. And you put the music we're going to hear together in this room, just the two of you.
Yeah,
Totally.
we do.
Yeah, as artists, we believe it's important to preserve your art and try and do as much as you can yourselves. And so we've tried to do that as much as we can. We have had some help on the record. We did have our friend Chris Common mix and master it. And Chris has worked with us before on previous projects, and we trust him. But yeah, besides that, we try and do as much as we can ourselves, whether that be from the merch design to the graphics that are designed to the music that's produced and engineered.
Okay, so we're going to hear a little clip right now. What is the song we're going to hear?
It's called In Reverse. It's a single off of the record that we put out a little while ago. I think we're both really proud of this song.
Yeah.
This song has been a demo for a long time, for a very long time.
Okay, Josh, everybody, take a 15-second, 20-second listen to this and tell me, do you believe that it was done in this room with these two guys? Take a listen. So this is U2 meets The Doors meets Tears for Fears. This blows my mind that you guys have pulled off that kind of quality music in an era where music is not of any quality anymore. It's like, I'm sorry, guys, you guys are almost too classy.
We appreciate
so
that.
kind.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
For music, so you have an album. It's dropped. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's 11 songs. We had been waiting to put it out for a really long time. We're very, very happy and proud to be putting it out.
And it's called Sleep Spent.
It's called Sleep Spent. It's self-titled. We did that kind of as a statement of who we are. We want this album to be kind of the biggest representation of who we are as a band, where we are now. And we have a lot of plans, even for the future, to go along with the album. So, yeah.
What do you hope people feel when they hear Sleep Spent?
Yeah, that's a great question. I hope, my hope for the record is that people are able to kind of take a step away from the events of the world and to kind of separate themselves for a bit and find some like peace and solace in the songs, and maybe some relatability in these songs. So I just hope it brings enjoyment. I hope people are able to like enjoy the record, and people are able to, yeah, just find a sense of peace in the record.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a thing we've like explicitly discussed is we want people to experience fun when they listen to our music, and we like our genre is fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, given a lot of the songs are like dark and somber and stuff, but I still think they're interesting to listen to.
Yes.
And I still think there's
Soul enriching.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would hope so.
Well, Josh and Austin, thank you so much. Sleep Spent, all the best to you. Want to hear more? Just go to our website, ktsm.com. Click on that Studio 9 tab. Thank you, Austin and Josh, and Sleep Spent. If you like local musical talent, we're going to introduce you to a Jamaican man. Stay tuned.
I don't think I can make this at home for $3.99.
No, you have to buy the meat, you have to buy the queso, you have to buy the bread, you have to buy the cheese, you gotta buy the grill, you gotta buy everything.
Queso burger.
Ooh.
Why is it important to hire a local attorney? It's important because you get to speak to that attorney here in El Paso. He works here, lives here, and has a family here. And when you have someone from out of town, they don't even come to the office a lot of times. They're just on TV. El Paso has really grown a lot, and I'm really happy about the expansions downtown. Now we have a lot more things to do here, and I'm proud to live here, and I'm happy that I do. I'm James Kennedy, and I believe in El Paso.
Hi, I'm Claudia LeBeau, and I'm with Sabella's Air Conditioning Appliance. Now I want to let you know that picking a contractor doesn't have to be stressful. At Sabella's, we strive to offer an on-time, same-day service with experienced, clean, and polite technicians. All our services are backed by a 5-year warranty. And right now, we're offering 60 months, no interest for all our new air conditioners. Stop going through these hot summers with your old swamp cooler. Switch now and save and enjoy a cool system designed specifically for you. Call us today and find out why we're different from the rest.
How about a brand new Chevy Trax for only $199 a month at Rudolph Chevrolet?
The big furniture price drop is happening right now at Conn's Home Plus, where you can find lower prices on living room, bedroom, and dining room furniture. Black Friday is happening. Save up to 50% on Black Tag appliances and electronics. Get what you want today with low payments over time.
KTSM 9 would like to congratulate our Border Report team for their National Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Innovation.
I wonder who thought of the idea to come up with Oreo in an espresso shake, to mix espresso and a shake.
And the ice cream.
You sprinkle some Oreo on top of that, just really gives it that razzmatazz.
Espresso shake. That's good razzmatazz.
It's good razzmatazz.
It's great.
Go and get it in America. Now, who wrote that beautiful song and performed that Jamaican flair? Well, he joins me now. This is Matt U. Johnson. El Paso is knocking it out of the park with its musical artists. So good to have you on Studio 9, Matt.
Thank you, man. I'm glad to be here at the Downtown Spaces on Studio 9, man.
You know, there are certain types of music will put you in a bad mood, like, you know, some country songs will bring you down.
That's true.
But there is not a single Jamaican song, even if it's about a sad topic, that doesn't make you
want to dance.
What is it with that? Why does it make you feel so good?
Well, I mean, there's different types of Jamaican vibes, you know what I mean? There's the dancehall vibe, which I do, like pop dancehall, and then there's the roots reggae that kind of is easygoing, laid back and chill. And even those songs make you want to vibe and move and, you know, and do your thing, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
You call yourself a Jamaican man.
Yeah, man, Jamaican-American, so Jamaican, you know?
Right.
So my mom is from Jamaica. She's born and raised in Jamaica, and then my dad is actually American from New York. You know what I'm
New
saying?
York. So you pretty much spent most of your life up to 21 years old in New York City.
I did.
And that had a big influence on your musical beginnings. Tell us a little bit about that.
So back in New York, I was born and raised there, and I was just around so much different music and stuff, but one of the big things was reggae and dancehall because of my cultural background, and that's what it was. And not only just reggae and dancehall, I was into all different types of music: pop, reggae, EDM, electronic, R&B, what have you. And New York is just a melting pot of like genres and people and culture, and that's what influenced me to want to do music.
Now, go on and get it. There's more than just Jamaican there. There's something else. There's almost a Euro, techno little vibe going. What's up with that? You studied a little bit in
Yes,
London.
I did.
Tell us about those years.
So, I mean, like, Go On Get It is basically pop, dancehall, reggaeton, and it's also hip-hop and electronic, all mixed together. It's a pop track. It's a top 40. And then back in England, all those things is over there, and it's just like New York. London is just a melting pot, just like New York City. So I love being over there, going to uni over there, and it was just a great experience, and I loved it over there.
Well, your music, where do you want to go from here? What are you working on right now? What's the next big thing? I know you've produced several songs, and now you're
more than that.
On an album.
More than that.
Tell us about
So
that.
I've had more than 50 songs out there, and I put out a lot of EPs, and I put out tons of singles, but I want to work on a full-length LP with great features, bigger artists. I worked with some greats already, but I want even next plateau, next level.
Okay, so who's the biggest artist you think you've worked with so far, and how did that person influence you?
Well, the biggest artist I've worked with so far would have to be David Hines from Steel Pulse. He's from the Grammy-winning reggae band. I was in his video, Door of No Return. You can check that out on YouTube. And I'm an actor as well, so I act on his video, and I do a cameo playing like the bad guy, trying to entice the kids on the video.
I can't see you being the bad guy.
But I had to play. I had to play the role. So that was the first time I worked with David on his Door of No Return music video. And then the second biggest artist would have to be Claire, who's a 4-time Juno hip-hop legend from Toronto, Canada. And I spent 10 months in Toronto recently. And yeah, man. Just a lot of others, too. I opened up for Buju Banton, Iwayne, Kashmir from the Cataracts, and a few others, man, a lot of people.
Okay, Matt, so you're in El Paso now. You love it here. Tell us, how is El Paso going to influence your next big thing, and you're going to take it to the next level?
Well, I've been here in El Paso building for the last 8 or 9 years, so El Paso is like a second home now. And I really feel that El Paso is also becoming a melting pot because of the border, the military, and the new uprising here of people that are coming out of the music scene. So I feel that helps me by bringing my uniqueness of Jamaican flair, because there's not many people doing what I do here. So I'm the only like pop dancehall artist in El Paso. So I think that's going to help me shine and uplift me more as a brand and as an artist and as a person. Yeah.
Matt, thank you so much. It was great meeting you. I love the vibe. I love your music. It's awesome. Want more? Go to KTSM.com. Click on our Studio 9 tab. Go on, get it. Oh, we go on, got it. All right. Thank you, Matt Johnson. Now, if you have a little cat or a little dog, we have some excellent advice for you, some must-dos when we return.
Black Friday starts now at Oscar Leaser's Hyundai of El Paso. But you can skip the line because these doorbuster deals last all month long. Save thousands with 0% financing for 72 months plus no payments for 5 months. Be payment-free for 5 months. 2021 Konas or 2021 Sonatas, $199 per month. That's $199 per month. And 2021 Palisades, a full-size luxury SUV, only $359 a month. Black Friday starts now at Oscar Leaser's Hyundai of El Paso.
If this year has taught us anything, it's that life is unpredictable. And while we've all learned we can adapt to almost anything, it's become clear that we could all use someone to lean on. Someone who we know will be there for us. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, we are standing by to help you get the coverage you need. Call us before December 15th at 800-435-1900 or visit standingbyutx.com with plan options to fit your budget and financial help for those who qualify. Getting the coverage you need may be more affordable than you think. And while we can't predict what the future may bring, one thing is for sure. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas will stand by you. Call 800-435-1900 or visit standingbyutx.com before open enrollment ends December 15th.
A beautiful home starts with beautiful appliances. Shop the best selection of high-end appliances in Las Cruces and El Paso, only at Builder Source Appliance Gallery. We have more of the best brands than anybody else. Shop Bosch, Wolf, Sub-Zero, and more, only at Builder Source.
I love it so right there. If you love your dog or your cat as much as I do, well, then you've got to take good medical care of your pet. And that means proper vaccinations, and it means making sure he or she is microchipped so that we don't lose them in case they get away. Joining me now is veterinarian Dr. Chris Boehm of the El Paso Veterinary Medical Association. Nice to see you, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, Flynn. Everybody loves Flynn because Flynn's a lover, huh?
That he is.
Okay, now he, of course, has been properly vaccinated. Tell us about when do you have to have a pet vaccinated, and is it different for cats and dogs?
So most cats and dogs, they'll start to get their vaccination series when they're 8 weeks of age, and you'll take your pet back to the vet every 3 to 4 weeks to get a booster. When they become adults, some vets will vaccinate yearly, depending on your dog's circumstances. Some will vaccinate every 3 years, but you still want to see your vet every year just to make sure you're getting the appropriate vaccinations for your dog.
Okay, let's say you love that dog or you love that cat, and let's say, oops, I forgot to vaccinate. What's the worst case scenario that's going to happen to your pet?
Well, the worst case scenario is they could possibly catch the disease that you didn't vaccinate them for, which would be a huge shame. It's much less expensive to vaccinate your pet than it is to treat any of the diseases, and some of the diseases aren't treatable.
Oh, no, you've got to vaccinate.
Yeah.
Is this an expensive prospect, or what are the costs involved in this?
No, the costs aren't very expensive. So you'll pay usually for an office visit, and then you'll pay for however many vaccines you need, and they run between $30 and $40 per vaccines.
Oh.
Some places will have packages for you as well to encourage you to get your pet vaccinated and to bring them back for the appropriate series.
Okay, just in case this little lover runs away, we've got a little microchip in there. But you're saying that a microchip is good for identification, but there's not a GPS tracker or anything like that. Some people think there's a tracker in your...
Correct. It does give off a small radio signal, but you have to have the special wand to roll over them to pick up the number that you can then call the appropriate number on there, the phone number, to find out who owns the dog. That is if whoever owned the animal went in online and registered and put their information in.
Oh, Dr. Boehm, thank you so much. And if you want more information, you go to our website. It's KTSM.com. Click on that Studio 9 tab. Now that you've had your furry friend vaccinated and chipped, now we've got to make sure that little pet is spayed and neutered. We'll tell you at what age they must see the doctor. Coming up.
Hi, Jerry Slaughter with Mission Chevrolet. It's finally here, our year-end closeout on the entire new car inventory. Silverados, Tahoes, Suburbans, the Equinox, and so much more. All marked with our very best prices of the year. Shop Mission Chevrolet, where it's all about you.
At National Furniture Liquidators, we want to offer you the same great deals, but safely. That's why Black Friday starts now. A sofa chase, only $288. Black Friday starts now at National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection, nobody beats short.
At iMart Express, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40. Using insurance, we accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. Glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at iMart Express.
At Diana Sellers, Eddie loved Popeye's Wicked Shrimp, and she sang about it.
It's so good. And it's tailless, too. All I got to do is dip it and pop it. Dip it and pop it.
Get Popeye's new wicked shrimp with a biscuit and a side for just $5.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? Ooh, nice. This Altima has intelligent all-wheel drive, unlike that Accord behind me. Ooh, we're going Rogue now.
Save up to $3,500 on Rogue.
Hi, this is Dr. Lopez from Healthy 32 Dental, reminding you that even during these uncertain times, we're here for you. We have restructured our clinic to have fully sealed operatory rooms for both privacy and isolation from other patients. Our rooms are equipped with professional air purifiers and aerosol suction systems to keep the air you breathe clean at all times during your visit, among other strict protocols to ensure minimal or no contact with other patients. We're here for you, El Paso. Call us today.
Healthy smile, healthy life.
No payments until spring 2021. During Shamali Ford's 2020 closeout sale, get our best year-end savings on hundreds of vehicles across our lot. Take your pick and get $11,000 off the MSRP on a 2020 F-150 XLT or a 2020 Expedition XLT. $11,000 off. And don't make a payment until spring 2021. Plus, closeout lease and financing options that put you behind the wheel today. At I-10 and Lee Trevino, right on the corner, right on the price.
ShamaliFord.com. At National Furniture Liquidators, we want to offer you the same great deals, but safely. That's why Black Friday starts now. On sofa chase, only $288. Black Friday starts now at National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection, nobody beats short.
Hi, Jerry Slaughter with Mission Chevrolet, and I am happy to announce our year-end closeout on the Silverado pickup. We have plenty to choose from, and they are all discounted out to our very best prices of the year. Come get yours today. Shop Mission Chevrolet, where it's all about you.
Oh, yeah, I know, right in the mouth. Yeah, that's what I love. Oh, I love Flynn. Hello, everyone. If you love little dogs and cats as much as I do, well, then you want to take care of them, and often that means spaying and neutering your pets. It's very important. Joining me now is Dr. Chris Boehm. She is a veterinarian for the El Paso Veterinary Medical Association. Nice to see you, Dr. Boehm.
Thanks for having me.
All right, who do we have here, this little sweetie?
This is Flynn. He's one of the canine correspondents for the El Paso Proud.
And obviously, Flynn has the best medical care in the world.
I think so.
Of course, one of the things that we all love, and maybe it's kind of a El Paso culture thing, but everybody loves kittens, everybody loves dogs. But the thing is, sometimes you see these little kittens around your house, and you're like, oh, they're so cute. But little kittens don't always stay cute, do they? And they don't always stay little, do they, Chris?
No, they don't. So it's super important when you have those kind of cats that you, if you can capture them once they're past 8 weeks of age, so they're a little bigger than, you know, a small loaf of bread.
It's about 8 weeks.
8 weeks, that you can take them in, get them vaccinated. You can get their ears tipped. You can get them spayed and neutered, and you can release them back out there, or you can find a home for them.
Okay, well, let's say, for example, we see a cute little kitten, and we don't spay or neuter that kitten. What is that kitten going to do in a lifetime?
That kitten can have up to 68,000 more kittens between them and their boys and girls.
I'm sorry, 68,000?
Yep, 5 digits. They multiply exponentially. They can have a litter every fall and every spring, and there can be up to 6 to 8 kittens in every litter, so it exponentially multiplies.
So that I was at a birthday party just a while ago, and there were 2 little tiny kittens running around. If nobody takes those kittens in to their vet and gets them neutered or spayed so that they don't have any more little kittens, we're talking 68 and 68, oh my gosh, 136,000 potential kittens.
Between them and their offspring, yep. It's a crazy, crazy number. And most people just don't realize that it can multiply that quickly.
Of course, if you adopt from the Humane Society, that pet is already going to come to you fully spayed and neutered. But let's say
you find one. Is it a very expensive procedure, or what should a person do?
It's really not that expensive, especially if they're younger. There's different clinics around town who provide different level of services for you. You can get it done for as little as $100 and up to $300 for a small cat or dog.
What if people are sort of, they don't have that kind of money? Is there an avenue where they could help control the pet population and maybe not have the cash to spend on that procedure?
Yeah, there's rescue groups and foster groups. So for cats, you can talk to Sun City Cats, and they can come and do zip code trapping in your neighborhood and get some of those animals taken in and spayed and neutered. They're an example of one of the organizations that will do that type of thing.
Pets, we love them, but it really does become a chronic problem. And in cities where the pet population gets too big, it becomes a health concern. Is that right?
Absolutely. So when we have an overpopulation of feral cats and dogs running around, they can transmit diseases to your cats and your dog.
So, Chris, if we have too many of these loves walking around, you're saying that they could spread diseases over to your pets?
They sure can, especially if your pets aren't vaccinated or haven't been vaccinated recently, or they're immunocompromised of some sort.
Very good. So not only are you protecting the general population, the health, animals, when uncared for, can spread disease. You've got a dog or a cat in your yard. An unspayed or neutered, out-of-control pet population can affect them. So eventually, it's just good, practical business to protect your own pets by having them spayed and neutered. And some people think it's cruel. It's not cruel at all, is it?
No, especially if you get it done when they're young. They snap back so quickly, you'd be stunned at how hard it is to keep them quiet for the 10 days you need for that suture wound to heal. But most of them, in a day or two, they are back to normal.
Oh, Dr. Boehm, excellent advice. And, you know, I'm just sitting here thinking about what if Flynn wasn't spayed or neutered and then there was just too much love to go around from that. She goes again. Thank you so much. So if you'd like more information on this, please go to our website. It's KTSM.com and click on that Studio 9 tab. Oh, my ear is so clean now. Thank you, Flynn. Thank you. I just thank you so much, Dr. Boehm. Good thing I bought that waterproof makeup. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Studio 9, and we'll see you again next time. Until then, keep the ideas coming. rbetis@ktsm.com. Until then, keep smiling, keep shining, El Paso.
So she dripping, my girl just a walk so she winning. My girl love it turn me on, from night to the early man. Feel it when things are gone.